Greetings from Dystopia, episode 219. I forgot the working title, but it's about the wood gas stove. Cooking a meal on it. I was editing the episode this morning and realized I didn't record an opener nor a closer. So, here we go. Yeah, went out yesterday. It was a beautiful day, but went out, cooked a meal. As you'll see in a little bit, it was nothing fancy. I did notice in edit this morning that I'm missing two other items that I cooked, and that was just heating up baked beans, and I fried up a tortilla in the Spam, what was left of the Spam. The little bit of fat that came out of it. As I allude to in the video later, I forgot my little container of olive oil. It's hard to cook anything on a metal pan without, a little bit of fat or grease to stop it from sticking, particularly titanium. But it worked. It came out fine, so it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, it was a nice day, and you'll see in a little bit. I was so tickled to hear all of the sandhill cranes flying over. There were a lot of them, but one particular large group. And the phone video caught it much better than I didn't reach over and grab the camera because it was too far away. But anyway, in the video, I allude to wanting to drill more holes in the chimney on the stove. And while editing this morning, I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? No, I don't want to do that. I don't want the heat coming out the side. I want it coming straight out the top. So in one of my toolboxes, I have to find them. I have some little standoffs, the double screw standoffs. And I'll use those to get the additional height to lift the pot off the top of the stove. And I think that will work just fine. If I'm not mistaken, I think the ones I have are 1/2 inch high. So I'll just put a few of those on the top to create that headspace between the bottom of the pot and the top of the chimney. And it should work out just fine. So we'll give it a try. It's all about the experimentation anyway. So did have something kind of cool. My daughter commented on 218 about getting a Zero. I can only assume she's talking about a Raspberry Pi Zero. So I messaged her to see if that's what it is, and you'll see a video on that in a few days here. I don't know if she's answered back yet or not. Stopped at a stoplight, so I got a minute. Quit your griping. Oh, yeah, she did. She answered back half an hour ago. I get the Zero. You talk about it in the video. I don't know what to make. That's why I say you to make something I can do. Okay. So, we'll do a Raspberry Pi Zero episode here. Pretty soon. She's a smart kid, so she could probably do 99% of it. She probably do more than I can, in all honesty. What do we want to make? A calendar? Just a little display calendar? I don't know. Comment up down below if you got an idea. Let's see what we can come up with. Anyway, that's it. Let's go on to the video, and then I'm going to record the outro. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And of course, I'm on the side where the smoke is going. Need a few more holes along here so that when something is on the top of the stand, I mean, I still got nice jets, but it does mildly suffocate it, so I need to add some additional holes there. But yeah, that's working pretty good. Of course, my spoon is way on the wrong side of me. If it didn't show up in the time lapse, it's Cafe Bustelo, Cafe con dulce de leche. Felt like something different today, so I grabbed something a little different. Oh, it could still be just a touch warmer. That's gonna be lunch. With a tortilla, got a fruit bar, got another jet. The nice part is while you're waiting on it to heat up, put your coffee back on the top and keep it warm. I'm using my little Snow Peak set. It's 2 pots and then the lid. The lid becomes the frying pan. One thing I did forget was my olive oil. I have a little 1-ounce bottle that I keep olive oil in. Little fancy flip action there. Got a little bit of stickage there because I don't have my oil. That's all right. What do you call that? Caramelization. Caramelization means flavor. I don't know if this microphone will pick it up, but I can hear sandhill cranes flying back over this way. We are right in the peak time for them to be flying home, or flying south, I should say. Yeah, a little bit of oil would have made this a lot better, so. What's funny is I was right next to it, my little Nalgene of oil. I was standing right next to it this morning. And I didn't even think about it. Cooking with titanium is really a bit of an art too, because it transfers heat so well. It's not like cast iron where you heat it up and it stays warm for a while. You pull it off the heat, it cools down lickety split, which makes it interesting when you're trying to fry something. All right, I think we're just about there. Not a lot of heat thrown off by this, which I guess is a good thing, but if you wanted to use it to warm up, you know, could be slightly working against you. Oh, I almost spilled it. Warm up my coffee again. Taste test. Oh yeah. Perfectly warm through too. But I know not everybody likes Spam. I happen to love it. Heat it back up just a little bit. It is the wonders of keeping the wood stove going, because you can always stop and heat your food back up. Unlike cooking with isobutane, you always have to go back and clean it off again, or heat it all. Hook it all back up, turn it back on. That just takes a second or two and it's warmed back up. Well, I'm just waiting on the stove to burn down that last bit. Had my lunch. I used the quart stove that we built on the episode a couple weeks back. It worked really well. I was able to boil my water, make my coffee. I had more than enough residual heat to fry up a piece of Spam. Just thought I'd give you guys another look around in this little creek bed. This is a great spot. I'll include some video here after this segment. Shot it on my phone, but just about 10 minutes ago, there was a group of about 100 or so sandhill cranes that flew over. And I was too far away to get to the camera, so I just recorded it on the phone. But man, what a beautiful sound. When you start hearing them come through spring and fall, they're like the announcers of the season. Spring is coming when they're flying in, winter is coming when they're flying out. Just an amazing sound, especially when the group is that large. So, all right, let me finish packing up and I'll see you guys in a bit. Hundreds of sandhill cranes. And what's our magic 3 words? What are they? I can't hear you. Leave no trace. That's it for today, guys. Be good, be well, wear a mask, stay smart, be strong, stay mighty. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Have a good one.